Turanganatui Labasa, Ambassador Amriya Naidu, Chairman of the Academic Board of Sangam Nursing College, Mrs. Clara Soata, Nursing Program Coordinator, Ms. Elena Kata, Director, College of Nursing, and my friend, Mr. Ajay Kumar, TISI Sangam General Manager, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my honor and privilege to be present with you all today to celebrate this crowning achievement of our young graduates. Before I say anything else, let me gratefully acknowledge my deep appreciation, years of appreciation to my former and probably still mentor, principal, a man with absolute integrity, and someone who has not only served as the principal of Labasa College, RKS, but went on to serve as Fiji's Education Permanent Secretary, Ambassador to the United Nations, High Commissioner to Australia, a loyal and a true son of Fiji, Mr. Amriya Naidu. Can we give him a big round of applause? I remember him as my chemistry teacher and my principal at Labasa College. And the inspiration and the words of wisdom that he often put out to us as students gave me that inspiration. And when I was listening to him today, and the quotes and the words of inspiration, I went back to Labasa College many years ago. Thank you, Mr. Naidu. Honorable members of the board, distinguished guests, faculty members, lecturers, proud families, parents, and graduates. Let me say this to all of you. I'm deeply grateful and honored to address you today, not just as a representative of the government, but as a witness to the blossoming of a new generation of healthcare professionals. The story we are celebrating today finds its roots to the humble beginning, as Mr. Naidu said quite rightly, of the TISI Sangam in Fiji. Established in 1926 by the late visionary Sadhu Kuppuswamy, this organization began as a lifeline for not only the South Indian community, but for everyone in this country. It was not merely about education. It was about preservation, about holding on to a rich cultural heritage, while forging a new and inclusive Fiji. And for these noble reasons and intentions, the TISI Sangam Fiji has grown into a formidable force in education, and as stated by Mr. Naidu, managing 21 primary schools, 5 secondary schools, and the esteemed Sangam College of Nursing and Healthcare Education, which all serve as pillars of learning and growth. And in the heart of the Northern Division, Sangam College of Nursing and Healthcare Education stands almost like a monument to our collective commitment not to just education, but to the health and well-being of the people of this great nation. Since its inception in 2005, this college has been at the forefront of nursing education, aligning with the country's vision for not only the Look North policy, but also contributing to poverty alleviation initiatives. And I consider the college not to be just an institution, but a beacon of hope, a place where compassion, care, love, and excellence all converge together. And I'm very pleased to say that under the able leadership of the college, and indeed is chairman of the academic board, this institution can now be said to be a premier institution, offering comprehensive nursing programs, fostering collaborations with local and international institutions, such as the Ministry of Health and Medical Services, the Ministry of Women, Children and Social Protection, Sri Satya Sai Sanjeevani Medical Center, Australia Pacific Training Coalition, and the James Cook University of Australia. I know respected Mr. Naidu has provided a very detailed description and scope and breadth of the college activities, enrollment of students, and the various programs, which is commendable. As part of our coalition government's vision, we are determined to ensure that we provide the best health services in our country, something that all our citizens need and desire. Just 2 days ago, the visiting Indian team, where the Indian government had promised a super specialty hospital, which was announced in Papua New Guinea by the Prime Minister of India to our Prime Minister of Fiji. That hospital will be taking shape very, very soon. We, as a government, we are determined to ensure that our health education programs are up to standard and quality. And I'm very pleased to say that this institution has been upholding quality by enhancing the quality of people that you have amongst your staff, and also the quality of students that you get into the college. I also acknowledge that the road ahead in creating this quality healthcare education is going to be challenging. But I am fully confident, and the government is confident in achieving this vision and looking into the aspiration and the vision that this college has. It makes me feel very, very confident and proud. I know, as Mr. Naidu stated, since 2006, this college has been receiving government funding. And government funding is instrumental in enhancing the college's capabilities, from improving its infrastructure, updating educational materials, and ensuring that our future healthcare professionals receive training that meets both national and international standards. I know that the last funding was a much smaller amount, and this year's budget, the coalition government increased the budget by $500,000 to the college, because we recognize the contribution it's making to nursing education and health education in general. I was talking to the chairman earlier, and government is deeply committed to supporting your institution in achieving its objective of providing quality and relevant health education and health training for our people. As part of our government's commitment, we have in the recent budget allocated about $453.8 million, a significant increase of $58.7 million in this current budget, because we recognize that our health facilities, our health services need major improvement. And many of you in this room will understand why the coalition government has increased the budget. I know that there are a lot of things that we need to still do to improve our health services, and we are committed in the next 2 or 3 years to leave a health system that our people would be happy with and be proud of. The salaries and wages for the ministry have increased to $126.4 million, and we wanted to cater for additional 250 intern nurses to move up to become registered nurses. 237 new intern nurses, 46 nursing assistants, 50 nursing aides, 40 midwives, and 94 medical laboratory scientists, and additional support staff in various hospitals, and non-medical officers to the Fiji Pharmaceutical and Biomedical Services to strengthen capacity and procurement efficiency. We are also providing $11.6 million for the upgrade of nurses' salaries and overtime, and over $63 million for public health programs, emergency radiology, laboratory services, procurement of drugs, consumables, medicine, and purchase of biomedical equipment and accessories. A sum of $2.5 million is also allocated for kidney dialysis treatment subsidy. The allocation has been increased by $1 million from this year's level for the increase, to cater for the increase in the dialysis from the current $150 per session to $180. And $16.4 million is allocated for the upgrade and maintenance of urban hospitals, institutional quarters, and permanent walkway for the maternity hospital at CWM, and purchase and installation of equipment. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this is to show our government's commitment to improving our health services. We know that we have been losing a lot of health personnel, especially our nurses in our health ministry. Today I want to take this opportunity to say to all of you new graduates that apart from the improvements that we want to make in the health services delivery, we are also making sure that as a government we look after the vulnerable and the needy. In the last budget, we increased social welfare allowances and assistance right across the board. We made sure as soon as we came into government that we provide support to our students at all levels. We supported 227,000 students with $200 each from preschool right up to Form 7 for people with incomes less than $50,000. In this budget and this year, again, we have allocated funding. The applications are now open, and I urge all parents who have their children from preschool right up to Form 7 to apply and receive that $200 per child, which will be paid around 10th of January next year, to support our children to get back to school. So as a government, we are deeply committed to making sure that we support not only our health services, health personnel, health ministry, but take a holistic approach to improving every sector of our country and our economy. Your journey, graduates, is a beacon of inspiration. It embodies a spirit of commitment and excellence. It embodies a spirit of empathy, compassion, and love. Nurses anywhere, and more so nurses in Fiji, you are an inspiration. Families, anyone who goes to the hospital, who goes to the nursing station, health center, subdivisional medical hospital, when they see you, when they meet you, they feel the love, the passion, the compassion. And that is something that you provide to all of us. And I want to commend each one of you, for choosing the nursing profession and for making it through. And today, it's a very proud moment, not only for you, not only for your families and friends, but for all of us in this country. And I want to extend my own personal warm congratulations, but also warm congratulations from our Honorable Prime Minister, Sitiveni Rambuka, and indeed the whole government. Because we know how challenging it is for nurses in many respects, and especially right now. But what I can assure you, that the government is committed to improving the quality of the working environment, quality of facilities, and your salaries and wages to ensure that you continue to provide that very, very important service and contribution to our people. So thank you. I know the journey ahead is going to be challenging, but you have passed the first test. You have attained your qualifications. And as Mr. Naidu said, now, from now on, it's not about any excuses. It's about working, and it's about showing your commitment. And I have no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that each one of you will do that. I want to thank all your parents, your guardians, your well-wishers, because without their support, you'll be finding it very challenging to achieve what you have achieved today. So, Vig Binaka Vakalevu, Dhanyawad, Shukriya to all of you.